Hi, my name is Ashish and I welcome you back to the another video for this Azure 70-533 Microsoft Infrastructure as a Service. Well, just to before we start this video, I'm working on this website and I'll launch it in a week or so, in which I will highlight the courses on which I'll provide the training. So we're starting with the Microsoft Azure 70-533 Infrastructure as a Services, and the new course that has been introduced, Microsoft Azure 70-535, the Architecting Infrastructure as a Services Solutions for Microsoft Azure, and 70-532, the Developing Microsoft Azure Development as a Service. So by development, you don't need to be aware of the programming language, but we'll cover the topics Azure Search, Service, Data Factory, the infrastructure as a code part. So when I'll launch this website, I'll mention each and every detail about the course. So I'm planning to give this one-on-one training on during weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays, or we can schedule the time. So that would be 2 days per week, either on weekdays or on weekends, and it would be not more than 2 to 3 hours per day. So the each course would take you around 4 to 6 weeks if you get the classes on during weekends, 2 days a week. So I'll discuss you all the topics and I'll tell you how to do the lab using the partial, using the Azure, different topics related to networking, the database, compute, network, storage, web apps, your bit of Jenkins, and how you do the continuous integration and continuous deployment. A hint of DevOps will also include what is the Azure DevOps project, what is Git, what is the agile methodology, what is DevOps, what is infrastructure as a code. So I'm making up this kind of a syllabus for these courses, and I'll launch it very soon, probably in week or 2 weeks maximum. So okay, that's about it. So today we're gonna go to create an Azure SQL database. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and we'll continue from there. Okay, here I am. I am into the Azure portal, and as you can see, I have an option to create a resource. Just click on it. It's very easy nowadays. The Azure has made it very easy for you to create any resource. They provide you with all the functionality on your dashboard. So I am going to create my SQL database, or you can type in the marketplace here. And in SQL, I'll give you all the options. Okay, so this is the SQL PaaS I am creating. It's a SQL platform as a service. So you don't need to own a virtual machine. You don't need to own the rack, the networking, the cabling, and everything else. It is a SQL PaaS that you are creating. If you want to create a SQL server hosted on a VM, that is a part of compute, in which you'll have to take care of the virtual machine as well. But Azure would give you the inbuilt licenses, the image of SQL 2014, 16, 2020 R2, and every other SQL version that is latest available for you. That is a different thing. I'll show you how to do that as well. Depends upon your needs. So right now we are creating a SQL PaaS here. Okay, my name is, the database is test Azure. Why cannot I type? Okay, test Azure SQL. My subscription is pay as you go, and my resource group, I'm going to create a new one. Okay, I'm going to create as a blank database. Okay, it says server. It is a mandatory field here. Configure required settings. I'm going to configure the required settings. Server name is Azure server. Server admin login is the username. The password. Make sure you remember it. Location is Central India. The by default allow Azure services to access this server. See, what does it mean is the setting is always on. To change the setting, please go to the firewall settings. See, there are many different inbuilt Azure services that would need access on the SQL server. You can control it using the firewall on the SQL server by allowing the IP addresses for the inbound connection, but by default this option is checked. Select. Now this is the SQL server on which I'll host this database, which is test Azure SQL. Okay, I'm gonna select the standards S0 size. You can select any size you want. See, if you go for premium, let's say you 250, or standard, or the basic, right? I'm gonna go with basic. Not now. Click on apply. It is by default. I click on create. So at the back end, it is creating a SQL server. Then it would create the SQL database on that server. I'll be back as soon as it is done. So here we are. This is my SQL database, test Azure SQL, and if you check the server name, it is Azure Server Database.windows.net. In future videos, I'll tell you how you set up the server firewall, how is geo replication set up, and many good things about this Azure SQL PaaS. So I hope this was informative to all of you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it on every social media platform. Till next time, bye bye and have a great day ahead.